And hello again, after I had to lower my microphone. It is I, Kamikaze, here to bring you more Danganronpa. As some of you CSGO watchers may know, my mouse is acting crazy, but fortunately this kind of game doesn't seem to have an issue, because I only have to click once. I don't have to actually shoot anything. Oh yes, that's right. 2 deaths. First, I better check the Monokuma file. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each of them was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it?
Very strange.
Well.
Are you talking about Kyoko?
Perhaps.
Well, I sure in the hell hope not. I don't want to have to try and figure that out. An accomplice? Oh, can you tell us if there was or was not?
Monokuma, appear!
What question? I know a question. Was there an accomplice? Accomplice.
Yep.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, 2 people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
Not unless someone didn't value their life.
In other words... So then... Hey, Phew!
So in other words,
Well... Extreme!
Great, so there is an accomplice. The true blackened? So, just one person.
Well now.
That seemed like a weird spelling I just saw, but I can't go back. So there can only be one blackened. An accomplice wouldn't benefit. I have to look at that Is there a transcript? Nope, never mind. And I can't see why Kyoko would be connected to this case after all.
However...
Well, there's gotta be something weird going on. Just because he said it?
So,
It's no scissors.
what?
I want to know how she gets her tongue to do that awesome thing, because that would be an interesting skill to have.
Huh?
As the cat is meowing to get out. There we go. Yes, your sweater meat. Your large breastises.
You gotta be
Breastises.
kidding! What the heck? What? Yep.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. How are you gonna live a normal life like that from here on out?
What are you saying? Let's see.
Well, there's only one person who can really guard.
So then,
Why does she always feel she's totally useless?
It's all clear now.
This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. Monokuma file number 3 has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, although some of them more look like mallets. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I guess 4 are missing and there are 4 hammers. Mallets? Could the Justice Hammers have been designed using these as a model? Are you retarded? Mentally deficient? Lacking a few brain cells? Seriously, they're painted hammers of different sizes. Either way, all the hammers here obviously have seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait. For some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all. And it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? The spotless hammer. Was there supposed to be a 5th attack? Taka, he'll never move again. Oh, really? According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found a Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? Huh. That way, there wouldn't be any blood left behind while his body was moved. Blue top. Wait, question. So, there's a 5th hammer which is clean, which then means the other 4 hammers, they didn't look like they had blood on them at all. Could have been that person used the one mallet to hit the people with, and then just place the other mallets? Hifumi's big, cold body is lying on the floor. His really bring me solo body is on the floor. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? At least not without Boba Fett and like 12 rocket packs. From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository. All the way from the 1st floor to the 3rd? And all without anyone noticing it? That is ridiculous. 1st to the 3rd floor? I mean, only one person I could think of that could lift Hifumi. How the hell? It's no good. I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was lying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it. His glasses. They aren't covered in blood. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that? And why? Hifumi's glasses have been added to the truth bullets. I am going to make a stupid assumption. He was an accomplice on killing him, and then the person killed them. Blah, 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 blah. Anything else around here? Like the trolley? There we go. It's a dolly. It doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Huh? But wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. This luminescent blood that everyone seems to have. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? Repository dolly. Da-da-da-da. Is there anything else right here that I need to see?
So,
Yes, sure, we can go out. After we survive. Oh, never mind. Huh? What is it?
But
Locked. It was locked? I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open? There might be some secret lurking in there. But I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. Let's go talk to her now. Oh, Byaku's in here.
So then,
Sure. Yeah, let's look back on things. And soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her, meaning just after 7 o'clock.
huh.
And then right after that, I mean, the shadows on the floor, I just spaced off into what Celeste was saying. Celeste is the only one who supposedly saw this thing moving around. No one else has. Yeah, see? It's her again. It's a crap ton of coincidences. Huh? Hifumi, he's in the nurse's office. Oh no! Flashback! 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 At that point, we decided to split up into two groups. Celestina and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect up on the 3rd floor. And when we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi's corpse. Which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what happened.
However,
That's when I showed up and told you about Byakuya and that told you and Byakuya that Hifumi and I had been killed, right? Then you, me, Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who just arrived to tell us something very unusual. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was, in fact, gone. This time, Taka's body had disappeared. So from there, we began our search for both of the missing bodies. And after some time... And there we rediscovered the two bodies that had apparently vanished. And that brings us up till now.
However,
Yeah, I'll let you know. But now, I'm going to make my complete assumption off of the information provided to me right now. I'm going to say Celeste is the killer. Celeste has a gambling debt and got in cahoots with, Fat Boy down here, who pretended to be dead when he was in the nurse's office. And then after they had left, Hifumi went and grabbed Taka's body, put it on there, got him from whatever floor to whatever floor. And then when he brought him here, Celeste then killed the fat one. Okay, that kind of sounds strange to me anyway. There's only one way in and out of this room. Through the door that Hina said was locked before. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from the inside of the repository. I don't see any way to lock it from the art room. The door can only be locked from the inside of the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies. And the door is designed so that only can be locked from the inside of the repository. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims that there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. So that certain someone... ... Goodbye. Should probably look around here a little more. Oh, yeah, that's right. Speak to me, jackass. Byakuya, do you think Kiro really did it? Yes, but there... Everyone had an alibi. Except for one of the dead guys.
So, in other words...
Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity in that weird costume? I mean, he is kind of dumb. But do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere.
What?
You are just an ass. Well, no, there's a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? No, we'd have to discover the bodies in order to get the investigation going. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is... why did they bother killing two people?
What?
Because all the rules say is if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number one priority is not getting caught. But killing two people means more clues, more chances you'll be found out.
I see.
Oh, that's right. Beat a sweat. I got you. Well, I didn't. The writers did. But still, is everything okay?
That's enough.
Oh, cram it. What's with the attitude?
Goodbye.
His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he'd figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know about. First, the nurse's office, where Hifumi was found, and then the equipment room, where Taka was found. Boobs! I don't know where I'm going. I spaced off into my own imagination. Wait, equipment room. Ah, glorious air conditioner. So there's the mallet. Justice Hammer 4, the weapon that was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. Some kind of mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me, about the dolly in the repository. There was a blood stain on the tire. Could that blood have come from here? Which could mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository by using the dolly. Which makes sense, it's the same floor, it's easily done, which brings me back to the fact that Hifumi could have dragged the body and then killed himself. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely have been possible. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with a dolly, there's no way to get it up to the 3rd floor. That's still a total mystery. Huh? This tarp. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before, and just recently too. Because I'm not smart, and don't realize that a body was put on a tarp and drugged blah 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 in the other room. Anything else around here? Speak to me, Toko. Or Genocide Jill.
What?
Well, that didn't help. To the nurse's office! Wait, and I have one more floor to go, right? There we are, the glorious pink door. I still don't understand what the purpose of killing is. It still eludes me completely. I don't trust you. I still don't trust you. Oh look, a stool and a hammer. Which, they're all clean. Look, they're all clean. Justice Hammer 3, the one that was used to kill Hifumi. Someone moved the body but left the weapon behind. Well look, there's no drag marks in this pool of blood. I don't think there's anything else to check out here except for her. Well, not in that way, but you get the idea. What are you investigating, Celeste? Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
Let's see.
When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes, indeed.
And when you got back, the body was gone. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time?
Indeed.
To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes is... I can't think of anything less than impossible. Seriously, everything in my brain is telling me that she did it. She masterminded this whole plan. Hifumi went along with it and then got killed. That's all I can think of. I feel like there's more to look here. Information. Still beating heart of a child on the desk. What else am I missing? A clock? No. Bloodstain. No bloodstain. Her shadow, which is like perfect. She has a shadow. Okay, I'm stupid. Wait, what was that? Oh. A refrigerator. Wonder if there's anything to drink inside. After everything I've been through, I'm totally parched. Maybe just a quick peek. There's a bunch of blood packets in here for blood transfusions. Ah! I'm not crazy! It doesn't help me, though. I'm not a vampire. Wrong! It does help you! Because when he was... wow, pardon me. When he was down here, he used one of those packets of blood in order to make a fake blood splatter on himself, which got it all over his glasses. Then he had to clean off his glasses in order to continue on his way to do the other thing. I think there's more to look at here. Trash can, maybe? Aha! It's just a normal trash can. Huh? Wait. There's something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glasses cleaning cloth. And it's got some kind of cartoon character on it. Ugh. But it's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
Huh?
And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. Yes! It's a cartoon character. The only freaking person who would have done it would have been Hifumi. To clean his glasses so he could see when he was doing his nefarious plans for you. Who he absolutely fell in... Didn't he have something for her? Earlier on? But who would need to do something like that? Yeah, me either. But I think it might be important. Da 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 da! And that's why there was only one body announcement. Until later. So he made it protected her for until the end. Huh. We'll find out, hopefully. What do you want? You have? I didn't know you cared. That's just between me and you. You don't need to thank me and never mention it again. Wait, what are you talking about? This is a note Hero wrote to get us all to meet up, right? Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
It's all clear now.
What is? What are you talking about?
Goodbye.
Thank you, sir. So, I need to go find Hero because he's the only part of this puzzle that doesn't make any sense at all. So he said to go to Hero's room, but what's waiting for me there? Well... Gonna run our little butts over there and find his room, which is 1 little, 2 little, 3 little dories, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little dories, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little dories. Where the hell does he live? Jeez, he's like the second to last. Oh, no wonder he needed a room like 4 times the size of others. Well, there's his room. And so let's actually end the episode here because it has reached the time. Please remember, if you're having fun, like, subscribe, comment, do all the fun things. I'll catch you in the next episode of Danganronpa. Something about triggers.